welcome to Steel Deals. Now what we have here is a 4-year-old Magnum 220 that has, now get this, just 277 hours on its tack. That makes it like brand new. Imagine 277 hours. Now this tractor would be a mid-sized farmer's dream come true if they're looking to upgrade horsepower. Besides having such low hours, this tractor comes with front axle suspension, cab suspension, 870 R38 rear tires, a deluxe cab, LED lights, and 5 hydraulic outlets. Wow, this would make someone a dandy planter tractor, especially a mid-sized farm. Now, if I were looking to invest in horsepower like this, the internet tells me to consider putting up from $117,000 to $139,000. Low price was for a similar tractor that sold at auction recently, and the high price was for a Magnum 220 sitting on a dealer's lot. Either tractor had about 350 hours. Did I mention this tractor has just 277 hours? Now, before this tractor sells, let's go talk to Luke Sullivan of Sullivan Auctioneers to get an estimate of its price. We're speaking with Luke Sullivan of Sullivan Auctioneers, and I spied that Case IH 220 Magnum. Does it really only have 277 hours?
Yeah, that's correct, Dave.
Did its owner, I take it he was getting close to retirement and he just parked it in the machine shed a lot?
Yeah, I think so. That's only 50 or 60 hours a year, so that's about a low hours of tractors you're going to find.
Luke, that tractor is at the low end of what we call high horsepower front wheel drives. But still, there's a lot of mid-sized farms looking for something like the 220?
No, absolutely. Yeah, it's big enough that you could plant with it and you could pull some smaller tillage tools, but also small enough that you could pull wagons or, you know, do something such as pulling a batwing mower with it as well. So it'd be a pretty versatile tractor to have in about any farming operation. So
I've got to ask, a low-hour tractor like that, how does that affect its value? Obviously, I could guess.
Sure.
It's going to have a great price floor on it.
Kind of a unique find. You don't see a tractor like that every day with that age range, with that low of hours. But if somebody felt more comfortable, you know, having a tractor that had been around for a couple of years and worked some of the kinks out of it, but you're talking only a couple hundred hours, it's a kind of a neat tractor to find.
The sale's taking place before planting, before any tillage takes place. Will that buoy the price on a tractor like that, plus the low hours on top of it?
Sure. Oh, I think so. When you can buy an item and take it home and start using it right away, that certainly adds some value when you don't have to sit on it for a year or half a year before you can put it into use.
So for the rest of the year, 2019 from here on out, for that size tractor, that's probably going to be the market high on a tractor.
I think so. Yeah, you're going to be able to put it into use for a whole farming season, so that's certainly a plus.
So I'm going to put you on the spot because it's going to be fun to watch that tractor sell. You have any guesses?
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to put a price on just because of the low hours that it has and kind of a unique setup with the wide tires on it. But we're thinking somewhere in the 100 to 120,000 range on it.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. I would say that's going to be interesting to see how that goes. Well, let's go watch that Magnum 220 sell.
I'm about 13 and a 14 pound dollar, I'm about 114,000. I'm about 13 and a 14 pound dollar, I'm about 114,000. 115,000. 115 pound dollar, and 15 was started their tractor. Now 116,000. Now 116 internet. I'm about 15 and a 16,000. 115, 16 pound dollar, I'm about 116,000. I'm about 15 and a 116 pound dollar, I'm about 15 and a 116,000. I'm about 15, 16, 115 and a 16 pound dollar, do through. I'm about 117 and 117 and 117 and 117 and 117,000 and 118,000. 118, we're from my sellers here. 118,000. I'm about 17 and 18 and 118 pound dollar, I'm about 18. I'm about 17, 118, 118, 19, 119, 119 pound dollar, I'm about 19,000. I'm about 19, I'm about 19, 20, 120 pound dollar. Boys, if you need a tractor that size, it's one worth of candy. 119, 120, 120,000. Sold on site, 119,000.
When the bidding dust settled on our 220 Magnum, it sold for $119,000. That price, I contend, probably represents the market high on such tractors for this year. What makes me so certain? Well, that tractor sold just before planting when demand for tillage tractors like that is high. The other factors that come into play here is the fact that inventories of used tractors like this are much lower than they were just 2 to 4 years ago. If you want a comparison of today's final bid to what similar tractors are selling for on dealers' lots, I went and found 8 220 Magnums with asking prices ranging from $119,000 up to $149,000. Doing such research is critical these days as the marketplace for lower hour and late model machinery is in flux. And we now offer you the opportunity to get appraisals from the authority on equipment prices, which is Iron Solutions. Used by banks, manufacturers, and dealers from across North America, Iron Solutions gathers actual dealer sales, auction purchases, and wholesale transactions on equipment built in the past 20 years. Iron Solutions is the place dealers go to set trade-in offers or sale prices. Now, to get your 2 free appraisals each month, go to agriculture.com/whatsitworth. For more information about Sullivan Auction, go to their website at sullivanauctioneers.com. I'll see you again next week on another Steel Deals Report. Hi, I'm Dave Mowitz. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit subscribe right here if you haven't already, and click that little bell right here to be notified when we post a new video. And click here to see more great videos.